Well, thank you so much for joining us. We're the ladies of the Geekly show, and so we're so excited to talk to you today. I don't know if
Beautiful.
we all wanted just say our names really quick. So I'm Tanya.
I'm Tessa.
Sarah.
I'm Amanda.
And I'm Amira.
So great to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys as well.
Nice to meet you.
I just wanted to say, first of all, how adorable you two were in this movie. I was having all kinds of and then Joslyn, also too, I need to mention, I need you to give me some lessons on some side eye too. There were some scenes where I'm like, oh. So why don't you tell us about the film first?
Yes, absolutely. So just a little introduction, guys. My name is Joslyn Hall. I'm originally from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I play the role of Elle Moore in the film Christmas in Carolina. The movie it's really about, it's a love story, and you're pretty much following the journey of Elle to actually finding true love. Elle is someone who seemingly has it all together. She has the perfect career, things are going well, but she is struggling a little bit in the love department, as well as, she doesn't have the best outlook on Christmas. She had a tragedy happen in her life when she was a child that just kind of tainted the holiday for her. So, she's the girl that's been going on millions of dates, never meeting the right guy. And it's just, she's not optimistic at all until she meets the amazing Wesley Saxon, played by David. And, when they meet, everything just changes for her. And so we just pretty much follow that journey, and the rest remains to be seen. It's a beautiful love story.
Yeah, just to guys, really, Joslyn, she really just nailed that. I play Wesley Saxon. My name is David L. Rowell. It was a beautiful journey watching just the entire growth of the characters of Wesley and Elle. I wish you guys could have saw them from the very beginning as we were finding those characters. But you guys saw so much of what was real between Joslyn and I. The chemistry is remarkable. I see her right now, and I'm still lighting up. So,
we're gonna get some tea. Are we gonna get some tea?
Let me. Oh my goodness. Guys, she was amazing. Wesley they're both workaholics. Wesley and Elle. He owns a small marketing firm, and he's looking for love, and he happens to see something that I don't think Elle sees in herself. She is constantly battling, just working, not wanting to find love, doesn't have enough room for it. She's not thinking about it, and just on a whim, after maybe a couple of dates, Wesley invites her home to see his family, and some things maybe change. Maybe that'll, spark up her Christmas spirit again.
And what was it about this film that stood out to you guys that you wanted to be a part of it?
Well, I know I can say for me personally, I am a Carolina girl. So, like I said, born and raised in Charlotte, North Carolina. Both of my parents are from South Carolina. So literally my whole life, I've been between North Carolina and South Carolina. So being able to do something that I love, act, that's my passion, that's my dream, that's what I do. Being able to do that in kind of my hometown, South Carolina, that's home, that's amazing. That doesn't happen all the time. So that's definitely something special for me personally.
Well, first of all, I'm from South Carolina as well, a very small town. So, we love our small towns. And also, Christmas is my favorite holiday. That smell in the air, that joy that everybody has, that gift of giving, and it's a rom-com. Everybody loves the Hallmark feel. Everybody wants to snuggle under covers and get their hot chocolate with their mates. And it was a match made in heaven for me. It was just, why not? Who wouldn't want to be a part of a film involving Christmas, love, family? I mean, that's the American dream for me. So it was a no-brainer.
Now, what messages do you want the audience to take away from this movie?
Messages that there's love out there for everywhere, for everybody. And when you're least expecting it, love will come knocking on your door. So don't be too closed off and not receptive to having it.
I totally agree with that. And I feel like that's a great point because you definitely see that evolution throughout the movie with Elle, just from, in the beginning being so closed off and I believe in manifestation. I think it's a thing, and, as the movie goes along, you kind of see her opening up more and being more open to it. And then, that is how you are able to allow those things to come into your life. So I think that was an awesome point. And also, right now with the climate of our world today, love, good feels, positivity, that is one of the things that we need. This movie couldn't be coming at a better time. So it's going to be right on time.
We could all use that.
Getting back, because I like to hear all the little tea tidbits. I don't want to say. I just want tell me about the dynamics on the set. Maybe some of your favorite moments on the set, and anything any fun facts that you would like to share about it.
I've got one. I don't know if Joslyn wants me to. I don't know if Joslyn Whitehall is okay with me sharing this, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. I'll take the heat after the interview. But, when Joslyn gets very, very, very anxious and very excited, she happens to get very sweaty. You remember that? Like, and she's very. You'll never know. You would never know because she gets on set in front of that camera. She nails it. But her, the process and her getting inside of her characters is just wow. You do that sometimes. She's. You just would never. You'd never guess. And so I remember our first. Our first audition together, like right before we booked the roles, to see where the chemistry, and that chemistry, I mean, as you guys saw throughout the film, and we're fortunate for you guys feeling the chemistry as well, but that's what sold so many people. And so when we got up there, I remember prior to us going into where the casting directors were, and I grabbed her arm and I just said, you ready? And we always kind of link up and do our little thing, and we get into our characters. And I just happened to feel like, Josh, what's going on? She was like, oh my God, DJ, I just, before I go on, I just get a little nervous. And so that was one of my favorite moments in the beginning. We've always just been able to just be us. So
accuracy. Oh my God. Help me, Jesus.
You remember that, Josh? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys, it's so funny because that's how I am. Like, I get so nervous, or I can just, kind of, okay, take a breath. And it's so funny because I have people always ask me, like, how can you, want to be an actress and you're so nervous, or you get like that, and I mean, it's a thing. I always get the jitters, but I love it. I play on it. I use that energy to fuel the performance, and it's amazing. But I will have to say that's a great question. It's so hard to just pinpoint, one specific, I don't know, situation that was the best. I mean, we had such an amazing time on set. Fun fact, I don't know if you guys know or not, but we shot the film in 6 days. So if you can imagine, the level of, professionalism and having to be prepared, because, when you get to set, it's business. We didn't really have time to, play around or mess around. But I tell you, I mean, it was just such the energy, the chemistry, the connections. We really became family, and it didn't feel like we were working one day.
Mm-hmm.
And how much time did you have then to prep before your 6 days filming?
Started the process 6 months prior. So we had started the process in June. We knew we got the entire script probably around mid-July when we locked in the characters. So I'd say about 5 months to figure it out. But we had, we did a lot of bonding during that time, and a lot of, things to be comfortable in front of each other, to bring the best performances out of each other.
How was it working with Kelly and Darius?
Woo! Joshua, ladies first.
It was a dream come true. I tell you, I mean, Kelly and Darius were such a joy to be around. So first of all, let me say that chemistry that we see with them on Family Matters is real. They are family. And they are hilarious. Just the way they go back and forth with each other. I mean, we could sit there and watch that all day. But they're so talented. They're so good at what they do. It was just an honor being in their presence, just being around them, being able to soak up as much knowledge and wisdom that we could from them. And, they treated us just the same. It was, we were all partners. We were all there for the same reason. We're all just as hungry. We had the same goal and we got the project done. And, it was amazing. It was a dream come true. It really was.
Yeah, it was incredible. That chemistry that we saw from them only just it just heightened how we already felt about them. To see that just wasn't on the show, that they are sister and brother in real life.
Yeah. And
they do carry that chemistry off the screen as well. They were warm, they were inviting, they gave so many gems. Any chance I had, I was asking questions. So was Joslyn. And they didn't hesitate ever to enhance what we already had or to give pointers on where we could go further for our performances. It was probably this is the opportunity that I think all entertainers or actors would have loved to fall into.
So we already heard that David loves Christmas, and we saw that the Saxons do it up for Christmas. That's like a whole week of activities. It's like, how are they not exhausted? Is Christmas one of your favorite holidays? How do you celebrate each year?
Yes, Christmas is definitely one of my favorite holidays. Once we get through the year and we hit October, November, December, because I love like the Halloween thing, I love the Thanksgiving thing, and I love the Christmas thing. So love the holidays. My family in particular, we don't do the whole thing that the Saxons do. They do go all out, but we have the tree up. We have the fireplace. We have the food, the Christmas music. We're watching The Grinch. We're definitely watching The Grinch, the Jim Carrey version. We have our gifts, we open our gifts, and then we always head to South Carolina to visit our extended family, my grandmother, my aunts, uncles, and cousins, and spend the day together. We play games, we eat good, everybody brings a dish, and it's just such an amazing time every year. I'm looking forward to it.
And you're a Carolina girl, so that means you have to have a favorite dish. What's your favorite Christmas dish?
Ooh. Okay. I'm a Carolina girl, but I'm also a foodie. So it's so hard to pick one. But I love sides. So can I give you a few?
Sure.
I'm going to say macaroni and cheese. I need that. I need my rice with giblet gravy. I need that. I need my broccoli casserole and potato salad. Need that potato salad. I'm going to say those are top 4 right now.
Now I'm hungry, like really hungry.
In my language.
Like I could eat.
See, of me, I would be like pecan pie, chocolate pie, pumpkin pie. Those are my favorite.
It's y'all, it's so crazy how you can start off complete strangers and you guys probably do know. I don't know if you guys knew each other prior to the show, but it's insane how some projects you start off and it's a job, it's an opportunity. And not only do the opportunities come true, but those people are solidified and cemented into your life. And it's been an absolute honor and pleasure to be alongside Joslyn and just for what she stands for her brand. And she has just elevated not only my performances being on those scenes with her, but she just, everybody that she comes in contact with, it's just they feel better when leaving the room than they came in. And she's been absolutely a phenomenal just individual to be around. And Joss, I thank you so much for just having me as your scene partner, your first love interest, and it's going to be very, 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 I think, many more things to come for not only Joslyn Hall and David L. Rowell, but Elle and Wesley as well. So.
Yes.
Oh.
You are the sweetest, DJ, and ditto. I tell you, I couldn't have imagined having a better scene partner. And, with DJ, for this being, your first time stepping into that leading man role. I mean, you were amazing. It was awesome. He made it so easy. It was easy. It was so easy. Like, absolutely.
Y'all gotta say you got me blushing on the Geekly show. I'm like, jeez, is this what the Geekly show is about? Like,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah.
Well, that's why I was like, we can't. I was like, we have to end it right there because look, I'm about tearing up too. I was
I
like, oh, look at this.
You guys are amazing, man. It's been, and like, seriously, just, I love your energy. I love you guys being able to bring that comfort level to every, I've seen too much, but just our experience, I really enjoy the comfort level you guys bring. You guys are all on it, all together. You guys are all level. You guys are balanced, and you guys are embracing. I love it.
Oh,
thank you.
Yeah.
Aw. Now I am gonna cry.
I know.
Don't do it.
Well, thank you so much for bringing positivity to 2020 because we need it.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, we can all use a bit of that.
And thank you for taking the time out today and talking with us. And I wish you all the luck. I think you're going to do great things.
Yeah, we'll
Awesome.
be keeping an eye out for you guys. And then when you're big and famous, like
Come
everywhere,
back.
don't
Yeah,
forget to come back.
Come
Exactly.
We're coming back to the
episode.
Geekly show.
Yes.
We're coming back to the
So
Geekly
we'd love to
show.
hear.
All right, guys. Well, Christmas in Carolina is available on Roku just in time for the holiday season, November 1st. And everybody, you got to watch it.